welcome back, you sexy motherfuckers.
Yes, sir.
It is the Out of Pocket Anime Podcast, and we got our very first theory. And we getting into a JJK theory because of
Yes,
your
sir.
nerdy ass always looking at shit. I don't know
Always
where'd you
looking
find it. Where'd you find the theory?
everywhere. It's everywhere, and
You
it's
found a
nowhere.
theory everywhere,
And it's nowhere.
and
You
and
forgot
it's
that part.
nowhere.
That's correct.
You found it everywhere, and it's nowhere.
I found it everywhere, and it's nowhere. It just.
Nice,
Yep. It's what
Good
I do,
one.
baby boo.
good one.
Yeah, honestly,
And
I
cringe
do so much.
puzzle.
I do so much nerd diving on a regular
Mhm.
basis that I couldn't tell you where I got it from. But it's a
Jesus.
good one. I enjoyed it.
That's how much nerd diving you do that you
Uh,
can't even remember what platform you saw it on.
Correct. That is correct.
If you had to guess, which platform would you pick?
I think I saw it in a YouTube video, to be honest with you.
A YouTube video.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's where I got it from.
Cool.
But it could have been from one of my many anime Facebook groups. Could have been from one of the many anime content creators I follow on TikTok. It could have been just from reading an article.
Hey, you shut the fuck up. We know damn well you only following them cosplayers on TikTok.
That's not completely true.
You are not following theory tellers from
I
anime
am.
on TikTok.
I will
know.
say there are a couple people I had to stop following because they talk about like manga chapters.
Yeah.
They're like, okay, here's what happened in the newest released episode of JJK. And I go, nope, no thank you. Shane, don't want to fucking know. And I hate you.
Mm-hmm. And while they're telling you that stuff, they're cosplaying as Nami. I get it.
That's not
It is
accurate
what
at
it
all.
is. It is what
And
it
also
is.
kind of accurate.
That's
That's what they do. Yeah.
I follow theory tellers. She's all like dressed as Mikasa while telling the theory.
Dressed in Mikasa's lingerie.
Yeah.
It's like, Shane, you said she was dressed as Mikasa. Yeah, that's just a girl in lingerie talking about anime. Her name is Mikasa. What are you doing here?
Yeah. Yeah, but all right, tell them what the theory is, man. They all are waiting.
All right, guys. So this is a side episode, of course. So as we know, if you've seen our past side episodes, I struggle with getting words out. So I apologize because this theory is a tad bit complicated to say and
I
explain.
love how you
out.
took a breath before you said that line. That's a good idea.
You know, I'm
It's a
doing
tongue
my
twister.
best here. I'm
That's a
living my
tongue
best
twister.
life. Yep. So essentially, here's the theory. The theory is that in the JJK world, all the cursed spirits we're seeing are
Mhm.
people who had cursed energy. So not necessarily sorcerers, but people who had cursed energy who were killed, but they weren't exorcised by cursed energy or objects.
Right.
So those people come back as cursed spirits, and all of their
Mhm.
powers relate to their life.
Right. And real quick, by
Yeah.
dying to non-cursed energy, that would mean like getting shot by a gun or getting
Correct.
stabbed with a knife
Or
as
hit by a
long as
car.
hit by a car, died of old age.
Correct.
Right?
Yeah.
So any of those natural phenomena in regular life, natural phenomena in regular life, regular
Fake
that
news.
that is what you mean by they end up turning into cursed spirits.
Correct, because
Okay.
their cursed energy wasn't exorcised by cursed energy.
Okay.
And so that's how they become it. Now, I'm going to let you guys know right off the bat before I give you the example that most people used, because it's the only example that I can think of where we know their full or majority of their story to be able to make this analysis. I don't believe this theory is true. I don't think this is something that's going to come out and be like, yeah, chapter fucking 849, we find out all this is true.
Well, say the theory before you give your full-on opinion on it.
That was it.
Why would you give your ultimate opinion before you tell them what the theory is?
To know that I do not co-sign, but it is fun to talk about. All right.
It's like saying, before I jump off this hill, I want y'all to know that I'm going to jump off this hill.
Yeah.
I'm just not gonna show you where the hill is yet, but just know that I'm just
I'm not
know that
gonna
I'm gonna
show you
jump
the
off
hill.
of
You're not gonna
it.
see the hill. I'm just letting you know I will be
I'm
jumping
jumping
off
off.
the hill. That's exactly what I did.
Well, can you
Correct.
show us the hill? How
So
far? How tall is the hill? Are you
fucking
gonna
A.
die or? You gonna-
so the main example they use is Rika, right? Because they showed her in hidden inventory. We saw her backstory. So
Uh-huh.
the octopus, I already forgot how to
Octopussy,
say the name.
octopussy, Dagon.
Dagon.
Yes.
Yeah, Dagon. So Dagon, people
Or
are
is it
saying,
Digon?
"Oh, don't do that to me. You don't you do it. Don't you
Is
do it,
it
you
Dagon or is
fuckface."
it Digon?
Dagon.
Are you sure?
Yes.
All right.
Yes, because I specifically remember me giving you the name and
All
you being
right.
like Dagon, and I'd be like, that sounded like nothing I said. Yeah.
All right.
But yeah, we're gonna
Who
go
are the 5 best rappers? Digon,
Dylon,
Digon,
Dylon,
Digon,
Dylon,
Digon,
Dylon,
and
and
Digon.
Dylon. That's right, baby.
Who are the 5 best cursed spirits?
Now I want y'all to go to Brooklyn and give me a sugar cookie. Give me some breast milk, Cambodian breast milk.
You made my day.
Yep.
All
Yeah.
right.
But
But yeah,
so
Dagon.
yeah. So the reason they point to that one is they're saying that's Rika from Hidden Inventory,
Oh,
who was supposed to, yep, because she died from a gun, not an actual cursed. She didn't die from cursed energy. So she died from a gun before she was ready,
that's
right?
facts. We saw that.
One of her big and most joyful moments was at the beach.
Facts.
Okay,
You ain't lying.
and the fucking octopus, its fucking thing
Mm-hmm.
was its domain expansion was a
I was about to
beach.
say it's thing.
Yeah, its domain expansion was a beach, right?
Yeah, right,
So its domain
right.
expansion was a beach. And then remember, it stored fish and shit, and it would
Yep,
shoot the
fish and
fish at
shit.
you.
Yep.
Remember, one of the other scenes they showed were her at the aquarium watching all the
Ooh,
fishes.
ooh, daydreaming about life. My thoughts off top is that it makes sense as to why they think it's that theory. I mean,
Right.
you didn't see them dispose of her body or anything, but you would think that they did. I don't think that they would just leave her body there and not exercise her appropriately after going through what they went through against Toji. Because obviously Gojo and Gato made it out. They're not just
Right.
gonna leave Rika's body there when she's the one who's supposed to be the vessel. So it doesn't. I
That's
don't believe it, but I see where they're coming from.
Yeah, that's actually a good point I didn't think about, which is if that's the case and you have to exercise it with cursed energy, you would think that they would know that and there'd be a way to do
Mm-hmm.
that. Now, with that being
Mm-hmm.
said, Rika might be the perfect example for to counter your argument. Because remember, oh, you know what? Never mind. I apologize. Toji was the one who killed her, not
Yep.
Gato. Because if Gato
Correct.
was the one who killed her, I'd be like, that's why he killed her with a gun, because he wanted to exercise her strong spirit and like keep it and store it. But
Mm-hmm.
because Gato wasn't the one that killed her and it was Toji, that wasn't Toji's power. So
It's
that
still.
wouldn't make any sense.
I'll
So
tell you what. It still was pretty fucking weird and funny at the same time to see him shoot her in the head with a gun after you saw him do all kinds of
that shit
crazy shit
fucked me up.
against Gojo. So I'm all like, yo, I was laughing my head off. I was like, bro, why he use a gun?
Dude, you
Why he
said
use a
that and I
gun?
was fucking dying. Because for some reason, it never clicked for me that he actually used a gun. Because that shit was
Yeah,
just so wild to me. Because
yeah.
for whatever reasons, I was shocked. I was like, oh my God, guns exist?
Yeah, I don't remember ever seeing a gun.
Yeah, I was like, and it makes perfect sense that guns would exist. Like they're in modern times.
Yeah.
But because you never see a gun, you completely forget about it. And you know what? I should have known they exist because not Maki, but her sister, Mai, uses a gun. Or
Mm.
May.
Yeah.
She
Yep.
uses a gun. So that was
Yep.
fucking stupid on me too.
May
So
May.
fuck me, right? I'm just a
Yeah.
jackass who doesn't know what he's talking about.
Or not May May, just May, right?
Yeah.
Because I think May May's the white hair girl, right?
Yeah, and I think the sister's Mai.
Man.
I think it's Mai and Maki.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
She
So, but
did.
yeah,
That's her specialty.
yeah, she uses a gun
But she
and
uses
she
cursed energy, right?
yeah, around the bullet.
Right.
and she can only do certain bullets. So, but she uses a revolver, so that way you
Yeah.
can't tell which bullet's gonna have the curse
Yeah,
energy or
whereas
not.
Toji say, "Yo, let me get that real quick.
Yeah, I don't
Got it
need
off the
curse energy,
street."
bitch. I got a good arm, got a stiff arm, good aim.
Yeah.
What's up, girl? You dead now?
What's up, girl?
You dead now?
You gonna hit on her?
No, it's like, what's up, girl? Get her attention, and then boom, you dead
Oh,
now.
yeah, so you gonna hit on her, then you gonna shoot her in the head.
At no point did I say you hit on her.
Okay, walk up to a girl and say, "What's up, girl?" and see if they think you're hitting on them or not.
Yeah, I don't care what they think.
No, I know you don't, but that doesn't
Women
mean
have
you're not
feeble
doing what you're
minds,
doing.
all right?
That doesn't mean you're not doing what you're
Women
doing.
have feeble, small minds. We all know this. It's
Everybody
been
in the mall is gonna
scientifically
think you
proven.
hitting on her. What's up, girl?
Probably.
And he's like, I don't care what everybody thinks.
I don't. I
No
do not.
shit. That doesn't mean you didn't punch that person in the face. I don't believe I punched him in the face.
Punching, that's a physical action. That's not a good example.
Oh my god. Okay,
This
you
is a
want me to give a
terrible
verbal?
example.
You want me to give you a verbal
I would like a verbal example.
example?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So I would have to say that when let's say
You're getting really wordy. I
you were
like it.
about to buy something from a store
Okay.
and you're like, I didn't buy something from that store.
All right. That's not a
Same
good
shit.
example either. That's another
Same shit.
physical action.
No, it's not because you're
Yes,
saying
it is,
it.
because you are physically
'Cause you're
buying that from
saying
the
it.
store.
No, because you were saying it.
It's not the same. It's
Yeah,
alright.
it
We can
is.
keep it moving. We can
No,
keep
we
it moving.
can't.
You're okay,
No.
dude. It's okay.
No,
Hey,
we can't.
hey.
We can't.
Your
No.
big brother's here.
Nope.
It's okay.
No.
Climb into my papoose.
No. Mm-mm.
All right?
It's the
I will
same
be your
shit.
Pocahontas.
Makes 0 sense.
Climb into my papoose.
It makes no sense, Shane. It makes no sense.
Dude, these side episodes get completely out of line every fucking time.
Yeah, because of you. Because of you.
I don't think I had anything to do with this one.
Yes, you did.
I don't think that one's on me.
You're like, I don't care what people
But-
think. I don't care what people think.
So you're right. That obviously
Doesn't matter if I
me
said I
not
wanna
caring what
go-
people think obviously
matter if I
leads us
said I-
down this path.
Doesn't matter if I say I want to go buy something from that store. That doesn't mean I
You're
want to
out
buy
of
something from
control.
that store.
You,
That's
sir,
you.
are out of control, out of line,
That's you.
out of control. Good
You-
sir.
See, this is the delusion that goes on. It's
I
like
do
the
have a lot of
Kabuhashi's
delusion. Yes, that is
brain.
accurate. And I'm okay with that.
every
I live with
time
it.
you make no sense on your arguments. No sense.
Never.
No sense.
That's the mark of a real winner. Okay, I'm a
Right.
dreamer. All
Right.
right,
Real
Me
winner.
and
Never
Martin Luther
admit-
King.
Never admit defeat.
Never.
Never admit.
Nope, that's a
never.
loser's mindset.
Yeah.
How would you admit defeat if you're not defeated? That's the real question. All right.
The real question is, how is hitting on a girl not a physical action?
It's not if you're not hitting on them.
You are.
All
What's
right,
up,
dude.
girl?
I don't know how you snuckily wrote me back
You
into this, but I
are.
was like, we gotta keep it moving.
You
You
are.
just snuck that in and pulled me right back in.
You're right,
Fucking
and you
unconsciously. I
answered
was like, no, because I just like to argue. You snuck that in there, dude. That was good. That was solid. You just fucking did fucking judo all around me
Oh,
just to
man.
get me back in that argument.
Yes.
But back
Alright,
to
we
the
can move
fucking
on.
theory.
Yep, we can move on.
Back to the theory. So, like I said before, I don't think this theory's true. It is an interesting one. I think they picked Rika because she's the perfect example. But we honestly don't know too
it
many of
lines
the
up.
other ones. We don't know too many of the other ones' backstories.
No.
So it's
No.
hard to say that it's like 100%
Well,
not true.
And we
Go
are
ahead.
caught up to where they've released so far in terms of the anime.
Yeah.
We don't
Yeah.
read mangas, so
Mangas,
don't quote
yeah.
us on that.
Mangas. Yep.
So we've seen Jogo, Jogo, right? That's how you say his name.
The powerful demon
The
dude.
volcano dude.
Yeah. Jogo.
We've seen him in parts of his, not parts of his backstory, but like parts of like personal moments with him. I don't know if you call that a personal moment.
Yeah,
I would.
I guess I think that'd be the best way to describe it, is personal moments. Yeah,
Right, because he was like, "You're one of the best I've faced," and I believe you get reincarnated, right? If you're a
I
cursed
don't
spirit.
quite
someone.
fully understand that. I'm not
Let's-
sure.
let's not get too far into that. We
Yeah.
still don't fucking understand shit.
Yeah, it's gonna be us listing something and then the other one being like, "Yeah, I don't know what's going on there." You'll be like, "Yeah," and then I'll be like, "Yeah," and then this dude will come
But then
back,
you
right?
think
And
about
then you'll be
that,
like, I don't
I don't
quite
know.
understand that."
And then
Because they have
Toro
a
can
super
clap and, switch places. I don't know, I don't get it.
yeah, like, they have a super complex power system. You know it's one of the biggest frustrations in my personal life. It fucking drives me crazy how I don't understand this shit, dude. It fucking makes me lose my mind.
Yeah, I remember
Um,
seeing, Gojo teleport those motherfuckers to the school, and I was like, "You can teleport me? You can instant
that's
transmission
right.
these
Yeah.
motherfuckers?" I was like, "What
Yeah.
is going on?" What?
Yeah, when did this get brought in? And I'm sure it did.
Well, it was in the movie, but that's where it was like, "Where is this power system going?"
Right. Just fucking all over the place. But when you look at the theory that we were talking about and you look at other people, because that's all you can do is you can look at other people and theirs, right? So
Yeah.
you kind of put things together. So like I was telling you before, Gojo, his infinite void or his domain expansion is infinite void. And when you think about it, void is like a darkness, right? And void
Mhm.
is like emptiness, I guess. You could say, yeah.
The
Would you
void
agree
is
with
like
that?
infinite, in my opinion.
Infinite? Okay. Well, he has the infinite eyes, so you could argue that. My emptiness, like he was the most powerful ever since he was a kid, so he's kind of felt empty and alone. And then the darkness, he always has the blindfold over his eyes. So when you look at the theory, like compared to people who are alive right now and what their expansions are and stuff like that, it it kind of lines up.
I don't think that really lines up with the theory. I think that's just kind of a shot in
Well,
the
I
dark.
mean, the theory is after they die, so
Right.
anybody who's alive is gonna not line up with the theory.
Yeah. But that's my point is that, you know, it's hard to make that parallel because I don't think they really have much to do with each other considering one's a polar opposite, right? One's being alive, one's being killed. Can't really
Right,
make that
but, I
that
mean, I'm
awkward
using it to try and
comparison.
find some kinda track record because if these people who are arguing this theory, if their only argument is Rika, then you have to look where you can, wherever it's possible to try and find it. So even if we're looking at cursed spirits, you would have to at this point, we'd have to speculate, right?
Yeah.
Because
You'd have to
because we
try and
don't
find
have,
within the cursed spirits
we don't have
that we know.
Sukuna's we don't have his backstory yet,
Right.
and we just saw his domain expansion.
Right, which was
The
Malevolent Kitchen.
malevolent kitchen fucking thug, I might
No,
add.
it wasn't
Motherfucking
Kitchen, but
thug.
I hope you do know that, right? That
Yeah,
was, I
yeah.
mean,
But just because we both know, you can go ahead and say what it really was,
no, you
since we
can.
both know.
Go ahead.
No, no,
Go
after
ahead.
you.
What
You're
was
the
it? It
younger
wasn't
brother. You're
Kitchen.
the
Go
better
ahead.
looking.
Go
You're
ahead.
the younger brother.
Go
So,
ahead.
yeah, it's whatever you thought it was. That's what it is.
No, go ahead
So,
and say what it is.
yeah, I know what it is. You
What is
just don't.
it?
That's why you want me to say it. You don't remember what it is.
Alright, back to the theory. Back to the theory.
Yeah, and so
It doesn't line up with that, is what I was basically trying to say. Like, you gotta compare it to the cursed spirits. We
okay,
don't know
that's
much
fair.
about them, and I hope that we do learn soon about at least some of their backstories.
Yeah, and I gotta tell you,
It'll
now that I'm thinking
explain some
about it,
shit.
look at was it Hanami? Was that the fucking garden spirit, forest spirit thingy?
Hanami? Yeah.
Hanami?
Yeah.
Okay. So that has to prove their theory wrong, right? Because they even said Hanami even said that they were born, like she was born because all of the like negative emotions and cutting
That's where
down the
cursed energy
trees
comes from.
and shit, right? So it's not like she was a person before and was killed that way. Like she's saying she spawned from that pure negative energy. So she essentially spawned out of nothing. So, and that's been said in the anime. So, wouldn't that not make
Well, it
that
just
theory valid
depends.
right out of the gate? Or is it just when
It depends.
humans?
Right. It just depends, right? Because there's some people who turn into those grade fours, grade two, and based on how you die or based on what happens is how you turn into a spirit. Because
Okay.
I don't think all of them turn the same way. You know how you have special grade, the
Right. And this
Shikigami,
is if we're, and
grade
you're talking if
four.
we follow the theory.
Well, I'm talking about the show
Oh,
personally
okay, okay,
because
okay.
each grade, I don't think this is a thought. I'm
Yeah,
pretty
we
sure
don't
they might
fucking
have
know.
explained it, but I
Yeah,
missed it. Who the fuck knows?
yeah,
But
because I read
I'm pretty
slow, so
sure each grade of a cursed spirit forms differently. Like
that's fair.
the special fucking cursed spirit that Megumi released wasn't created the same as
Yo,
any
that's a
other of
fucky
the
trump card if there was any.
yeah.
Fucking.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I guess we're both dying then. Because I got a nigga who's gonna kill both of us.
And we'll
God
definitely
damn, dude.
for our viewers, we'll definitely cover
Yep.
all of what's going down after hidden inventory because I think we've only covered up to hidden inventory so far, right?
Yeah. Oh no, we did one episode after we did one review after I think the first 6 episodes.
Okay.
Yeah,
But
so we did
damn.
hidden inventory in the first 6 episodes.
Yeah. But
Yep.
yeah, well, I think the theory's cool though. And
Yeah, it's a really cool one.
I've never dabbled in like anime theories beyond the basic shit. And I couldn't even tell you one that's super basic that I could think of, but I love that you're indulged in that to the point where we can have some of these
Yeah,
discussions.
and I mean, there's a couple, like, if you look around, there's a couple of super popular ones that even aren't, like even if they aren't realistic, 'cause, like, I would say this is probably one of the closer ones to possible that I've heard in my lifetime.
Yeah.
Like, this
That's
one we
not
can
from
have
a
the
manga reader.
right, this is one where we can have the debate and be like, "Well, we don't know for sure that's not true, even if
Right.
we agree or disagree." But there
Uh-huh.
are a lot of theories that get popular because of it makes sense, but there's no way it's possible because it's something that's already been explained in the show.
Exactly.
And a jackass is like, "Hear me out though. What if I
Yeah.
just changed everything that happened?"
Right.
then
No,
then this theory would be true. You're like,
yeah.
"Well, yeah, fuckface.
No shit.
If I made up
Yeah.
a theory and I change everything that happened in the show, of course I can make my fucking theory true, fuckface.
Yeah, bitch.
Fucking
Yeah.
bitch boy, dude."
Yeah, and that's what's cool about this one is that the show's still coming out, and
Yep.
as long as you haven't read the manga, you're
And they might not even have addressed it in the manga yet because the manga's still actively releasing.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's not like it's a
Not
set and finish.
finished,
Right.
but yeah, they've explained a good amount
Yep.
so
But
far.
I mean, it's fucking definitely a fun theory to talk about. I enjoyed talking about it. I hope it's not true because I don't like the idea
Yeah,
of that.
especially the way it went out cuz you got to think about like Dagon just got fucked up by Toji and that was pretty much it. You know what I
I
mean?
told you fuck
Like
that nigga up
well
real
and
quick.
Megumi came in and did his thing too,
Right.
but it didn't go out like a badass. You know what I mean? And if that was
Right.
Rika, you would want it,
You would hope.
or you would want a moment where they're like they know it's Rika and they
Right.
like try to
Yeah.
save her kind of thing.
Well, I mean, the
That
only
would be
people who
cool.
would really be attached to that are
Gato and Gojo, but still,
right.
I mean, it would have been cool to be like, oh, you could clearly tell that that's a struggling
Right,
cursed
like
spirit.
Yuji having that moment where it's like where he realizes like before he kills those fucking monsters where he like takes a second and
Hmm.
acknowledges the ones that Mojito.
Thinking about the drink, man.
Yeah, I'm thirsty, nigga.
Thirsty, nigga. Why you think about a drink?
But the ones that Mojito fucking like he fucking what's the word
Deforms?
transfigures?
Yeah, transfigures.
Yeah, the ones he transfigures. Like even before Yuji fucks him up, he takes a second, he like takes a breath and he acknowledges the gravity of what he's about to do.
Yeah,
So to your credit, I think you're right. It'd been nice to see like maybe they sent something
yeah,
inside that fucking octopus
yeah,
and they're like, hey, something's different about this. Like, let's take a deep
yeah.
breath and acknowledge what we gotta do.
Right. It just would have brought more impact to it.
Yeah,
But
I agree. You
yeah,
got any final thoughts on the theory before we get out of here?
yeah. No, I don't. I don't have any other thought.
Yeah. Nope.
Not
Nope. Not
no,
one.
not
Not a
one. Just
one.
that I just don't believe it, just because of that simple fact of I don't think Gojo and Gato would have just walked out of that bitch and let her
Yeah.
fucking transform.
Yeah. And non-manga readers, comment below. Let us know if you believe the theory or not. Manga readers, if you do know, Don't comment shit. Don't tell us. Don't spoil shit. If you don't know, feel free to join in with the rest of us. Make sure you comment below. Let us know if you believe
Right.
it. If you don't believe it, don't go spoiling shit for people. All
Mhm.
right.
And
If it's
again,
on TV, we'll go ahead and call it safe. I prefer you
right,
didn't, but if it's on TV, we'll call it safe. But if it's
right.
not on TV, don't fucking be spoiling shit for people. It's fucked up.
Yeah, and again, we don't read mangas, all right? We
Mangas,
do
yeah.
not read mangas. We don't know how
Mangas.
to
Yep.
read mangas. We
Mangas.
don't know how to say the word manga. We don't know
Mangas.
anything, okay?
Hmm.
So don't make fun of both of us for mispronouncing
Yeah,
manga,
just
all
him.
right? Don't make fun of us. We can't read.
I appreciate you including me in this. I'm a
You're
big
welcome.
fan.
You're
I'm over here
welcome.
so happy to be
You're welcome.
included. All
You're welcome. The fuck does that
right,
mean,
guys.
Kobe Bryant?
What the fuck does that mean, Kobe Bryant? But hey,
All right.
guys, we appreciate every single one of you guys. We're
Mhm.
at 204 subscribers. Like
Mhm.
we said, we appreciate the love we've been getting. We've been getting a lot more comments, a lot more
Yeah.
likes.
Yeah.
Make sure you like, subscribe, follow for more OOP content.
Yes.
You
And
got anything you
also,
want to add?
comment what you would want us to talk about as well in
Yeah,
terms of topics, animes, or even
theories,
theories,
anything anime
anything,
related.
versus anything,
Hmm.
anything anime related. Comment below what you would want to hear us shoot the shit about. We get out of pocket. That's what we do. So
Yep. All
let
right,
us
guys.
know.
Comedy Hashira,
Blackie Chan,
we out.
we out.